Generally speaking, it means just doing it all yourself. So what we might call a videographer. So someone who shoots it, shoots themselves, shoots the viz, writes the story, produces the story, cuts the story, does it all themselves. So if you've got a camera and you're willing to go out and shoot something that the networks don't have, they will purchase it from you. So some people, what they do is they listen to the police scanners, and if something happens at 3 o'clock in the morning, they're on the 401, they're there before anybody else, and they shoot those pictures. And there's a huge demand for people like that, and there aren't that many who are willing to do it. But those that do it, Therese will tell you, can work at any station that they want to work at. And some prefer to stay freelance because they think that they make more money that way, and some prefer, having the benefits of working with an organization. But there's just a handful of people that are willing to do it. But if you want to do something like that, you can get into the business.
Well, I got really smart because I realized, well, if I just give it to my station, because there's somebody else who could use the stuff. So I started calling up all my friends. So the first place I called was WDAS in Philadelphia because I have contact there. I said, hey, look, I'm going to cover Nelson Mandela. He said, yeah, man, we didn't get any credentials. I said, would you like some of it? He said, sure, no problem, give us some. I said, oh, by the way, I'm going to charge you. Understand, I am a capitalist. So I not only provided that material to DAS in Philadelphia, I gave it to WHUR in Washington, and I had a good friend of mine who's a station manager at WCLK in Atlanta, so I gave it to 4 of them. Now what's interesting, I did one story, and I gave it to 4 places, and I got paid for each one of them. And that's what this business is all about, backpack journalists, is finding material that people want and being able to turn it to people who really need your material.
Of course, computer. Got to have a computer.
That's your studio.
It's your studio. You got power. This is a card reader because my camera shoots on an SD card. Okay. My recorder shoots on a CF card, and I can take each of these cards out and slam it into my computer in order to edit it. I'm going to have a microphone. Mic bug comes in handy a lot. I can tell you how many times I've been at a riot or something, and they see the mic bug, and they know who I am. Without the mic bug, what's it look like? I go, look like I'm done. I'm telling you, I go through airport security all the time. I leave the mic bug off. I take the mic bug off. Telling you. Yeah. Airport security loves me. They spend lots of time with me. So you have that. I also carry an ENG kit. How many times have you seen a podium way up there and you can't get close? How many times have you seen a reporter like me, radio guy, doing one of these things? Legs are old, man. I can't do it no more. So I got the ENG kit.
How much is that for?
This was about $650. But when I got laid off from CBS, I had severance. This was my severance plan. I go out there in the car, working on your laptop, and your battery starts to go dead. Plug it into the lighter, plug it in. Extra microphone. You've seen these before? You know microphones are sensitive, right? Not this one.
It's called a riot mic.
That's it. Of course, reporter notebooks. Flip cam. Extra battery for the mic for the laptop. This is another flash recorder. When I'm out there covering news, you'll see me having this be in my pocket. If it's like a riot or like a demonstration or something like that, I start recording with this just to get nat sound. That way, if I have to go on the air right away, I can use this to play the nat sound back. This is my external hard drive when I'm editing video. Video takes up lots of space. This is 250 gigs. I actually had to clean it off the other day because I've been doing some video. It was down to like 40 gigs of space. So I took everything off of it, deleted a lot of the stuff, and now I've got about 200 gigs of free space on this. This is 160. I got about 25 gigs of space on it. I had to clean some stuff off. Let's see what else. I've gone into a hotel, And they say, yeah, we'll give you internet, it's free. You just have to rent a cable. Get my cable. See. So you're out there and you're covering some business story and you can't figure out what the numbers are? Create a calculator. This is my USB hub for internet service. It doesn't work in this country, but in my country it does. Flashlight, just in case. And this is a USB. Gives me 4 USB connections on my computer. I forget what I have in here sometimes. Okay, this is an old CBS ID that doesn't work anymore to get me in the building. But whenever I'm out, I wear it anyway. Because, I mean, how many times have you been out in a situation and they look, I mean, especially when you with a bunch of people acting like idiots, and the cops see you and they think you're an idiot, but then they see the ID and the mic bug and it saves you from a beating.
It's true.
Talk about it.
No, I mean, during the G20, which you might have watched in the States, they told you better wear your ID, you better make it obvious that you work with the media, and I didn't get arrested, I was fine. But they saw the identification at all times, the mic flash, the whole bit, when I looked the part.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's the basics of what's in my bag. So having video software, that's important. But you don't have to get video software like Final Cut. You know, iMovie, if you have a Mac, iMovie, you can do stuff with that. Windows Media Player, Windows Movie Maker. It's not great, but you can do stuff with that. If you want to be a backpack journalist, if you want to be a journalist, nowadays, if you want to be in television, you're going to be carrying a camera, especially if you're a young person. They're not going to pay you what they're going to pay someone like Nathan. They're going to pay you peanuts, and they're going to make you go out there and shoot and edit your own stuff. Because that's just the way the industry is going right now. We have stations in San Francisco, the number 6 broadcasting market in the country, where it's in the union contract that you will carry a camera and you will edit your own stuff. So if you don't know how to do that now, and you want to be in TV, you better hurry up. And you don't need to have a big fancy camera. Anything, an iPhone, you can get an iPhone. If you have an iPhone, you can take video with your iPhone. Just learn how to edit. You know, I mean, yes, you have to you can't mail it in. You have to be excellent, but at the same time, you know, because of time constraints, you have to learn how to get it done quickly and get it done right. And if you can't do that, then you might think about doing something else.
One other thing, though, go ahead.
But I just think that, you know, and I always talk to the young people because they're the ones who are the future, and they're the ones that I'm going to see in a couple, 10 years and ask for a job. You know, because I
yeah, we ask the young people for jobs.
Sure. Exactly. There are so many possibilities in this business, and if you really want to do it, you can do it. The tools and everything else are helpful, but nothing's going to replace your ambition, your drive, your curiosity, your creativity, you know, and your fortuitiveness. I mean, sticking to it. You've got to stick to it. It's going to be difficult, but you've got to stick to it.